time winter looks like this, fight back with this. Scout. Anything less is just a car.
Hi guys, Ready Set RC back again today, and today we have the Redcat Gen 8 International Harvester Scout 2. Brushed electric 1/10 scale, ready to run scale crawler from Redcat. We've been doing some behind the scenes dates on this truck and posting them up on Instagram for quite some time now, but we wanted to do a quick unboxing of this kit as well. As we can see on this side, guys, the steering servo is a Metal Gear servo. They also supply a metal servo horn on here. The servo capacity is 15 kilograms and it is waterproof. 550 size motor, high torque. ESC that we see in here is a Hobbywing ESC. 3 selectable drag brakes modes that are on here. Fully waterproof, and it is LiPo ready. Next, they're talking about on the bumpers. These are plastic bumpers on the front and on the rear. It's a 9mm thick mounted post that's on the bumpers. It is winch ready in the front. There is a receiver hitch on the back to put a tow hitch on the back. There are realistic shackles, but the shackles are plastic. This is LED ready. So it's LED ready on the bumpers and on the shell. These wheels are beadlock wheels. This is really functioning beadlocks. The wheels are plastic, but they are beadlock. You are able to remove the tire from the wheels and replace them as wish. Also, that goes with the foams that are also in there. You're able to replace the foams as you wish. The receiver box is enclosed. There are leads on the outside of the receiver box. They're also stating it has a lower center of gravity battery tray and rock sliders on the sides. The tires on here are licensed Interco Super Swampers. Very grippy. They feel great to touch. Just concerned about the foams that are in here. Transmission on this, a lockable slipper clutch on here. Mod 1 internal gears and 32 pitch spur and pinion gear on this. Also has a divorce transfer case, centrally mounted transfer case with Mod 1 gears as well. Steering on here, 5-degree caster angle with a 47-degree total steering angle. The approach angle on this is 61 degrees. The total height or ground clearance on this is 73.4 millimeters. And the departure angle on here is 39.5. Has adjustable wheelbase from 312 millimeters to 336 millimeters. So here we are, the International Harvester Scout 2 out of the box. This thing looks phenomenal. Full disclosure on this really quick. The truck does not look like this when you get it out of the box. First and foremost, the wheels and tires that are on here, both of them were purchased off of Amazon. The wheels are just some generic wheels that I purchased off of Amazon. The tires are RC 4-wheel drive Mickey Thompson Baja Claw 1.9. So just wanted to let you guys know that this is not how the truck comes out of the box. Also, the top up here, I masked the entire vehicle, and then afterwards I painted the top with a black Tamiya paint and then a flat clear on it. I think it came out pretty good. Follow me on Instagram. I usually do updates of some of the things that I don't put on the channel prior to putting them onto the channel. And this was one of the things, is actually the look of this vehicle now. I've had it on Instagram for quite some time at this point. Also, what I did on here too is that I took the bumpers, I shaved them in the inside, and I moved them in on the front. The rear, I moved that one in as well. And you'll see that too when I show you the rear of this rig. So just to go through some of the other items that do come in the box. The instruction manual. There's also some body mounts that are on there. This vehicle attaches with Velcro. We'll show you what we did on the truck so that you're aware of this as well. But you can also change it to a conventional body post with body pins on there. There's also a mount for a fifth wheel on the vehicle. That is another thing that comes with on here, is that you do get a fifth wheel with the Interco tires that come with this truck. So that's another great option that they provide with it as well. These are the stock wheels that come on here. Definitely sticky, they feel great. I don't have a problem with them. I just, I'm not a big chrome guy, so I really wanted something blacked out. And since I was going that route, figured I'd just change everything up totally on this truck. Also provide a cap, and I hope that shows pretty good. They also provide a cap with the wheels too. That's kind of nifty too. And this is the control that it comes with. I won't say I'm a big fan or not a big fan. It looks like it's just like a rebranded FlySky controller. The wheel is a rubber wheel, very easy to control with one hand, which a lot of us like to do who are in the crawling community. It's an RCR 2CE. I won't be using this. Full disclosure on that too as well, guys. I won't be using this controller. I have now started converting a lot of my crawlers over to the Spectrum controller. And if you guys, once again, as I was telling you guys, is that on Instagram I do a lot more updates than I do on YouTube. This is the Spectrum DX5 rugged controller. I didn't think it would make any sense to be doing an unboxing or a review of this controller. Very simple and straightforward, but I just wanted you guys to know what I'm using on my rigs as of late. Other changes that I've made to this too is that I went ahead and I've put magnets on here. Still plan on putting additional magnets on here. 4 is enough, but I just want a little bit more strength on those rollovers. And another thing that I'm going to do on here too is I'm going to take the paint off the windows. I want the windows clear going forward. So I'll be changing that out as well. I'll be discussing this towards the end of the video, but I do have some plans already for this truck, more than what I've done, and I'll be disclosing that as well on this video. The overall length of the vehicle is 571 millimeters, and the width of this truck is 249 millimeters, with a ride height of 258 millimeters. The weight of this vehicle, not bad at all. It's 6.9 pounds. For you guys who do it in grams, that's 3,130 grams is the total weight of this vehicle. The original wheelbase, which is adjustable, is 324. That's the stock one. Chassis on this truck is a 1.5 millimeter thick C-channel frame. The shocks on here feel pretty good. They feel pretty well dampened. They are oil-filled shocks. So let's get into it. As I was stating on this truck, different from the Gen 7, I did not own the Gen 7 on this truck. Portal axles. So you have the portal axles in the front and the rear on this truck. Definitely gives you more clearance in regards to going over those obstacles on the trails. One of the better things that I do enjoy, the only other vehicle that I do own with portal axles is the Traxxas TRX4, and I do enjoy driving that vehicle as much as possible. As they were stating, with the steering angle, you get 47 degrees on this. One of the things that I will be changing out, and there's nothing against the Metal Gear servo that's in here, I will most likely be changing out the servo that's in here. As I said, I think that's a preference thing in regards to this vehicle. I don't know if there's a true problem until I actually use the vehicle to see if there's a true problem with the servo. But I like a certain servo that I've recently started using in some of my vehicles. So from what you can see here, I have, as I was stating before, I have the magnets in here now. You have that 15 kilogram servo that's in here. There's a nice spot in the front for you to put in a nice winch. We have the 550 17 turn motor that's in here as well. Leading back, you have that battery tray in a perfectly good spot, right and low in the center of the vehicle. You have a 4-link suspension with a 3-link suspension and a panhard bar in the front. Great, well set up. You have the rock sliders on the sides, and then leading into the rear, nice clean setup from what we have here. So the inner fenders that you see on here as well, on the front and the rear, there are a specialized system with the body and shell. The other half of it is on the body and shell, and then you have the other part attached to the chassis over here. Next up, for the International Harvester Scout 2 Rally Edition. We are going to put a scale interior in this truck. We're going to take all of this paint and mask that's on the windows off. We're going to clear those out. We have a lighting package we want to put into this vehicle, and I'm trying to keep it nice and vintage on this truck. Also, we will be taking it very slow with the power system, but what I wanted to tell you guys in regards to the International Harvester Scout is that we plan on making this one of our budget builds on the channel. So I will be doing budget-friendly upgrades in regards to the electronics on this truck, and I will be doing that and disclosing that on Instagram as we do that with this truck. But I plan on doing some budget-friendly upgrade electronics on this and trying to keep this down on cost in regards to the overall electronic cost for it. But that's it, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest post to the channel. This is Ready Set RC signing out. Thanks again, guys.